Hello everyone. Today I wanted to kind of talk about our concealer and how to apply them today. Can't talk today. This is what our concealers look like. You can either buy the singles by themselves, or you can buy them in this trio pack, which comes with 2 concealer colors and a foundation color. I like having the 2 different colors. I like to do one for more like coverage, and I have one that I use for more like a highlighting color to highlight with my face instead. So I usually put foundation and then put my concealer over the top of it, since the concealer is waterproof and it helps keep everything in place a little bit more. And also because all of our foundation and concealers are highly pigmented. They're 50% pigmented, so you can kind of like contour to an extent with it as well, which is what I kind of use it for. But I do have a lot of really big pores in this area, so I usually take my concealer first and I add it into this area first to try and conceal this area a little bit more. And then my beauty blender, I have a Sephora hydrating mist, rose, that I really like. I use that to wet my beauty sponge with instead of using water. To me, it has less bacteria than natural water does. Maybe it might not be true, but that's how I think about it. And then I'm going to add, you can also, I'll see a lot of people do too, is take like your setting spray as well and add this kind of over to this area too to help really set this in before you add the next part. I used a primer as well in the very beginning before I started the video. This is our primer. It does help a lot smooth out all your pores and help everything not have any setting lines and whatnot. All of our makeup is our foundation and concealers are wax based, so they sit on top of your skin versus inside your pores. So this helps make it look really smooth as well. Now you can use a beauty sponge to put your foundation on, or a brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. I got this from Sephora as well. It's got a foundation on one side and it's got the concealer on the other side. I kind of use both, depending on my mood of the day, really. I usually kind of start with this to try and the brush first. And then I like to smooth it out with a beauty blender. And then with the concealers, what I like to do, I use the darker one that I have. I have concealer, I think these are 1 and 2. I could be wrong, but I think 1 and 2. I also have 3 as well, but 3 is a little bit darker, which worked really well in the summertime. But now that it's not summer and I'm not very tan anymore, it's not working so well. I use this one usually on the eyelids. It helps kind of use as like a base for your eyeshadow, and it really does work really well. I never have had to use a primer for my eyelids after using the concealer as a primer instead. And I take this lighter one down the strip of your nose. It helps make your nose look skinnier, supposedly. It helps, kind of gives you a little cute definition as well. And in this area, I use it in any places that I want to brighten in my face. So I usually in my chin. Hey Alicia, Samantha and Amanda, hi. And then I'll put this underneath my eyelid to help with darkness and bags and all that lovely stuff. Help brighten up the area as well. And that's mostly all I really do with it for the concealer, but makes it look pretty smooth, pretty flawless. I like it a lot. And then I just finish everything with our setting powder. Our setting powder is a white powder. It goes on translucent though, and it helps just set everything in place. One thing I really love about our foundations and concealers is I work in a kitchen, and it's usually like 85 degrees most of the day. And if I wear makeup, it's usually sweated off by the end of the day. But with our foundation and concealer that's waterproof, it actually stays pretty good all throughout the day, and I don't have much of it falling off too badly. I mean, you could theoretically even use a concealer all over your whole face and use it as waterproof foundation, more or less, if that's what you wanted to do with it as well. And I've seen people that actually do that as well. But it looks pretty good. It's flawless. I like it a lot. And then end everything with our setting spray. I have the oil streak setting spray, which helps with oil as well on your face, so that helps also. So after doing the primer and the foundation with the concealer that's waterproof as well, and then the setting spray over the top, my makeup doesn't budge throughout the day at work, which is amazing. I've never seen a product that does that. So that's one thing I really love about our foundations, probably more than anything else of our products. Our foundations and our concealers, for the coverage that you get out of it, is really amazing. Anyway, if anyone has any questions, just ask me. I'm always here. If anyone has any questions, thank you.